504. Actions against cities, towns, villages, school districts, and corporations. Notwithstanding the provision of any charter heretofore granted by the state and subject to 506, the place of trial of all actions against cities, counties, towns, villages, school districts, and district corporations, or any of their offices, boards, or departments, shall be 4. 1. A county in such county. 2. A city other than New York City, town, village, school district, district corporation, in a county where such entity is situated, or if such school district or district corporation is situated in more than one county, in either county, and for New York City, in the county where the cause of action arose, if it arose outside the city, in the county of New York. 505. Actions involving public authorities. A. Generally, the place of trial of an action by or against a public authority constituted under the laws of the state shall be in the county which the authority has its principal office or where it has its facilities involved in the action. B. New York City Transit Authority. You have to do it in the county where the cause of action arose, but if it arose outside the city, in New York County. 506. Where special proceeding commenced. A. Generally, unless otherwise prescribed in sub B or in the law authorizing the proceeding, a special proceeding may be commenced in any county within the judicial district where the proceeding is triable. B. Proceeding against body or officer shall be commenced in any county within the JD where the respondent made the determination complained of or refused to perform the duty specifically enjoined upon him by law, or where the proceedings were brought or taken in the course of which the matter sought to be restrained originated, or where the material events otherwise took place, or where the principal office of the respondent is located, except that a proceeding against a justice of the Supreme Court or a judge of a county court or the Court of General Sessions shall be commenced in the appellate division in the JD where the action in the course of the matter sought to be enforced or restrained originated is triable, unless the term of the appellate division in that department is not in session, in which case it may be commenced in an adjoining judicial department's appellate division. And 2. Now this one is in another video, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. Shall be commenced in Supreme Court, Albany County. Taxation and Finance, the Tax Appeals Tribunal, the Public Service Commission, the DOT, the Transportation Law or the Railroad Law or the Water Resources Board, the Comptroller or the Department of Agriculture and Markets. Let's count how many of those are that have to be commenced in Albany County. 7 things that have to be commenced in Albany County, and they are 1. The Regents of SUNY, 2. The Commissioner of Education, 3. Commissioner of Taxation and Finance, 4 is the Public Service Commission, 5 is the DOT, 6 is the Water Resources Board, 7 is the Comptroller or Department of Agriculture and Markets, and that's all of them. So like some of this stuff is just impossible to memorize. If I hear it, maybe it'll ring a bell if it's on the test. 3 just says that notwithstanding that you have to sue the Commissioner of Education in Albany County, if you're suing based upon a determination the school refused to do something for a handicapped child, which is Section 444 of the Education Law, may be commenced in the Supreme Court in the county of residence of the petitioner. If they ask the question, it would be something about the education law. No, there is that exception in there, and that particular law I looked, it has to do with like determinations that they make about handicapped children regarding school. Okay, a proceeding against the Tax Appeals Tribunal in New York City. So the New York City Tax Appeals Tribunal, you have to commence that action in the Appellate Division, First Department. This is the one about the Albany County stuff. And 4 says a proceeding against the New York City Tax Appeals Tribunal established by 168 New York City Charter shall be commenced in the Appellate Division of the Supreme Court, First Department. And the rest I think is in other videos.